Okay, Terran versus Protoss. We have StarEagle right here in the pink trunks. He is playing Terran right here on the Shattered Temple versus his opponent Hasu Orbs in the yellow trunks. He is playing Protoss.
And we do have these positions here.
Interesting.
It's quite close by air.
Yep.
Both players wish each other good luck. Very manifold community here. We've had
absolutely.
a lot of fun together, going out, drinking, eating.
Ah, yes. Delicious Italian food. It's what you want. A lot of pasta, a lot of pizza, that kind of thing.
Oh, I had a really good meal last night.
Oh, yeah?
Really good, man. Yeah, man. Pizza, so big. Pasta, so big. So good.
It's cheap over here as well, actually. Although, for some reason, soft drinks aren't. I bought 2 large Fantas at a Italian and German restaurant. We were over there with Goody, and actually pretty much all the players were there, honestly. And the Fantas cost me more than the pizza. That was a bit of a shock, I've got to say. The Germans drinking many Grossbier.
Well, pizza's mass-produced, man. It's everywhere here. It's so cheap. It's good, too. It's good. Pizza's pretty cool here.
Absolutely. We have Sturmy waving over there with a big stonking grin on his face. He's very happy with how this particular set of games is going. Even though he is Quake player, supposed to be a Starcraft player, you can appreciate the might of esports regardless. Yes.
Sturmy.com.
Sturmy.com, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, absolutely. Go check it out. And StarEagle has a lot of coming back from this one to do, honestly.
He does indeed, and it is going to be hard for him, especially playing against such a formidable opponent like Hasu Orbs. It's going to be hard.
Hasu Orbs terrifies me, if I'm totally honest. He really does. He's an endurance player. He really is. He can play for 30, 40-minute games and never lose his composure, which is a rare skill.
It is indeed. And, like, that skill, that trait he has is going to be hard for StarEagle to overcome, but do not count him out. Multiple people have done that in this tournament. Guess what happened, Total Biscuit? They're not in the tournament.
No, they're not in the tournament anymore. And I wonder if we'll see this new strategy that's coming out for the Protoss that was shown at the MLG, which is to hallucinate a lot of units and scare your opponent into GG. I can't imagine that's going to work against StarEagle, however. StarEagle has this tendency of not giving up at all.
And we do have the Tech Lab on the reactor. We don't have any Marines, actually. I was going to say do. He's like, don't have any Marines.
It's a good save right there. You're really learning how to save it. Just extend the word for as long as possible and then shift it into another word. Yep. Like, I wasn't making a mistake. That was deliberate. Caster commentary.
Yes, and Marauder, actually, instead of Marine.
Okay.
And we could be seeing a little bit of aggression straight off the bat with the shells being researched, too.
Yep.
And especially if Hasu Orbs is going to go for this 2-gate style that he's been using over and over and over, then this could really counter that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen some good early Marauder aggression against the Protoss. That was a classic style in TVP in the beta, actually. Shows it right there to Hasu Orbs. Hasu Orbs aware that there is a Marauder coming out. So how do you think he's going to deal with that?
Well, he has to kind of identify exactly what's going on. He has a feeling he's seen the Marauders. So now, from here, I think you just have to add on possibly 3rd gateway, go 3-gate Expo, go 4-gate all-in kind of style. We do see a lot of Chrono Boost being saved up, so we'll have to see what he decides to do with that. He is waiting for a decision with the scouting, so he'll be like, all right, I need units, or all right, I can get the cybernetics core out faster. The Warp Gate research, sorry. Yeah,
I'm sorry, Probe, you will not survive. It's not going to happen because if shells are complete. And here comes the push with an SCV as well. We could be seeing bunker pressure.
And behind this, we do have a factory, but, oh well, the 2 refineries first before the factory, so most likely transitioning into Cloaked Banshees from here.
Interesting thing. The Marauder giving the SCV a little bit of a shove. It's actually charging up the line. Looks like he's looking to take a little bit of damage on that, and he will. He'll lose the SCV in the process. But StarEagle not really able to do anything there.
No, but he did force Hasu Orbs to save up Chrono Boost, use it on units rather than Warp Gate research. And what's he going to do now? Is he going to throw down Robotics Bay, actually?
Okay.
Just anticipation for a heavy Marauder style so he can transition into getting an early Immortal out and being safe to expand from here, but I think we are going to see possibly Total Biscuit a double Stargate. It's very possible, but he might just opt to go for the 1. We'll have to see what he decides.
We'll find out, folks. We certainly will. This double Stargate approach does work fairly well. And StarEagle being a little bit of a man of mystery right now in terms of his actual plan. We've got a factory going down. We do have a tech lab being completed. Admittedly, that tech lab will be up before the starport. So I don't know. It remains to be seen as to whether or not he'll do a swap.
Yeah, I think he definitely will. I mean, he's got a lot of gas. You don't really need a lot of gas for anything else aside from Cloaked Banshees. And the scan goes off here. Does he see the Robotics Bay? That's what I'm thinking. And he doesn't. And I think that's going to play heavily in Hasu Orbs' favor.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's played against this style because this is kind of like Goody style.
It is.
And so he's played against this a lot, and anticipation just goes for the Observer and was like, all right, Club Banshees, let's go.
Yeah, and let's get some expansion action going on right here. StarEagle sees it, loses the SCV in the process. Not really a big deal, of course, and not a lot of kills in this particular matchup so far. We can have a look at an economic comparison right here, and what we see is that HazuObs is actually ahead of his opponent right now in terms of what he's got on the field. Worker supply is 31 to 26 in HazuObs' favor. He's preparing to expand, and as you said before, and you're of course absolutely correct, we do have the Banshee on the way, cloak upgrade as well. This is going to be interesting.
And the observer sees what's going on, sees the tech lab researching as well as the tech lab on the barracks with Stim. And it's looking pretty good for HazuObs. He knows what's going on, he knows how to react, and he's actually going to go straight for Robotics Bay.
That's aggressive.
Very decisive, decisive. Knows that he can handle the Banshees no problem, and knows his opponent invested a lot of money in this and doesn't have any ground units, cannot put pressure back, and just decides to go straight for the Colossus.
Absolutely. It might work out, you know, it really might. StarEagle pushing forward right now. He is not complete in terms of his cloak research as of yet. We've got some sentries, we've got some stalkers ready. Stalkers now moving out to intercept this Banshee. The Banshee will not be able to do really any damage to this Nexus right now, and the Stalkers now moving to intercept another warping of Stalkers. The cloak is still about 30 seconds away from completion. If HazuObs can catch him out of position, he'll be able to nail it down very rapidly. That'll be good for him. A second Banshee almost complete right now for StarEagle. Stimpack to follow it up as well. An interesting idea. However, I don't know. I really don't know how much damage this Banshee will really be able to do.
Don't think so, because HazuObs is so smart, sees everything that's going on and just deflects the Banshee. 0 kills, and we still don't see a command center by StarEagle in this match. And we are at 9 minutes 15. That's so late.
Supply blocked as well, actually. That's a severe supply block right now for StarEagle. Yep, he's feeling the pressure right now. You can blatantly see that. He started supply depot, realized he's been supply blocked. That is critical. That's a good 15 to 20 seconds he's now lost in terms of marine production and Hellion. That is not what you want.
And this Banshee in the main is most likely going to go down. It's so close.
Oh, it's very close. It's on the red right now. Another shot. It should be able to get away, though. 20. Oh, wow. There you go. HazuObs grabs it as just leaving right now. And another attack driven away immediately in the expansion of HazuObs. Barely any losses right now. Banshee takes 2 probes. That's it. Not cost effective right now. However, bear in mind that StarEagle is not going to be sitting around doing nothing. He's going to get a little bit aggressive, but he's still running behind in terms of his army supply count.
He doesn't care, man. He's all in. He's definitely, this has been
all
such
in
an
again.
all-in style. All these SUVs and a handful of units. Do we have a Colossus out now? Yes. And so this is going to be extremely hard to do it. And he doesn't, well, he has one Banshee, which could help out a lot in this fight, and he's going to have perfect control in order to take HazuObs out. Yep,
StarEagle, it's not, I wouldn't call it all-in per se, because StarEagle has actually left a significant number of SCVs in there, but it is a very heavy-handed attack, and it's already been seen now. However, the extended thermal lance is not up, so the Colossi won't be as effective as it should be. StarEagle pushing forward. We've actually got a Medivac set up, ready for a drop on something. Here comes the Stim, SCV taking the damage at the front, and here we go. This could be the engagement that defines the entire tournament. StarEagle might be knocked out here. Here comes the pressure. All the SCVs annihilated. Now into the line. Force fields divide the forces. GG, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. StarEagle throws it in, and that's it for him. He's out of the tournament right now, so we're going to have a Cloud versus HazuObs grand final.
And, well, I think that's pretty much what everybody expected. The commentators, the crowd, the people at home expected this, and we will see that happen.